Hi there, it's Chelle. Clint is not here. He is working. And I've been making these bead dangles all day. What are they called? Art glitter glue dangles. Pins to try to keep your glue, unstuck and all that good stuff. Anyways, I got to thinking about the 3 and 30, and I want to bring you guys down quite a bit. And I was thinking for D, I know a lot of people did decoupage, and Clint and I were discussing it, how we really ought to try to do something different with each thing, because, different than what other people do, just to kind of give you guys some ideas. So, I think I'm going to attempt 3 dangles, and we'll see how far we get. I think I can do it pretty simple, but we'll see. So, and since Clint's not here, you know how it goes. So I went ahead and got this, and we're going to start and just make some dangles. I'm still working on the brown journal. So, yeah, we're going to make some brown ones. And what I'm thinking about is just simple charms to kind of go on throughout the journal. So let's do 3 and see if there's anything in here that would work, which I think the a heart for sure would work, because I want it to be very kind of romantic, for the for this journal. So let's take that one, and then we're going to do browns, tans and browns. I mean, I don't think these are even going to take near, 30 minutes, so I'm just going to take my time. This is 24 gauge wire. It's my favorite to work with. It's not too thick. It just feels like a good wire to kind of wire wrap, and I'm just going to kind of do a loop, and then we're just going to hang it on here. And I typically use just silver, but you could use whatever kind you have. I got my wire off of Hobby Lobby. I mean, no, I didn't. I got it from Amazon. My brain is still on Hobby Lobby because I did a video earlier, I think, is why. Then I have some close snip pliers, and you can tell Clint's not here because I'm having to do my own babysitting. Hey, baby girl. Okay. So, I mean, less than 2 minutes, and kind of got this done, but I'm gonna kind of look for browns because I really like the brown. And I was just finishing up a brown distress ink, not distress ink. I don't know why my brain's not working. Art glitter glue pen. And I thought, before I put up my beads, I should do this. So I don't want to put tons, because I want these, I'm thinking about putting them like on some lace or something in the journal. So, and then what I do is you just put it in there around those pliers, kind of wind it, and then reposition your pliers, and you get your circle, and then just go around it. And, if my wire's too big, I just keep going around it. It makes a really pretty kind of bead cap look to it. So we got one done in less than 4 minutes. Like I said, these aren't going to take that long, but kind of just wanted to show you. And, I've been doing this, especially in the last couple of weeks, just many times, because that's kind of how I do my ink or my glue. So let's see what else I want that's kind of romantic, which I think like a key. So I kind of want the same color. Here's a gold, but kind of like that brushed, you know, copper look. Oh, there's one, and it's got a heart on it. So we'll use that one. So I think I can easily do this. So what I do is about 1.5 inches or so, I go ahead and I put a loop, and what I do is I bring it down there, and then this one's straight up. So you have a loop in your wire like that. And then go ahead and pop your little charm on there. I do this for all my charms. And then just kind of wind it. I really like to do one piece of wire per set of beads, especially like on the art glitter glue pins, because they're not going to fall apart, you know. And then I just make sure that I get really close with the flush cutters, just so there's nothing pokey. If there is something pokey, I'll use my other tool. And just kind of there we go. Just kind of close it so it doesn't poke you. But isn't that cute? I love that little key. Okay, and then we're just going to put some more brown. And I think I'm only using like 3 beads. I think that's a good size. So I also have some beads over here. This is kind of what I work with when I am like making my charms. And I'm just kind of seeing, you know, what else I want to use. That's kind of a brown bead, and I think that would go nicely. And here's another one that matches it. So what I'm doing right now is just kind of pulling out, let's do the dark bead, 2 matching ones and then 1 odd, because I really like the matching. And then, you know, just 3, so it's not super tall. And then I pull this one forward, take out my pliers, reposition them so they're up and down, and then do a circle like that. And then I would attach this to my wire. I'll show you guys. I'll probably have plenty of time to make a video on how I actually do my art glitter glue pins, because I did have somebody ask if I could do a tutorial. So, and since I'm just sitting here today making a few videos and kind of playing around. Okay, see? 2 down, it's not even 10 minutes yet. Okay, so this one, let's do another charm, because I'm really enjoying the charms. Do I want another heart? I have keys. I have, oh, look at that heart. Really like that. Looks like a woven heart. Okay, I really like that one. I'm just going to do that. I thought I might look for something different. And I don't have to use these in my journal, but you know. Again, I just kind of pull it. You can reposition it or whatever. Okay, like that. And then I do one up like this, straight, and then one kind of sideways. The one sideways we're just going to wrap around, because that's, I mean, you could use like a head pin or an eye pin, but I really, like I said, I just like to use solid pieces of wire. That way I know that they're pretty secure. And yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it. So let's see if I can do, what about this one? It's a little bit different. I try to not make them exactly the same. Oh, and here's a brown. That will work. Brown square. So in here is kind of just odds and ends. And then I just kind of pull from there. Here's the ones. I had these really organized, and then this is the batch of beads that went everywhere the other day. And when I picked them up, I just threw them back in there. I was like, I'm done. So again, reposition. Get your loop, and you're going to hold on to your loop like that. And then just wind your wire. And I just kind of guess, you know, on how much wire I end up getting. And like I said, if it's too long, then I just make like a pretty bead cap thing. So that didn't take long. We finished all of the beads in 10 minutes. So, but you know, it's practice. You know, again, you know, people are like, how do you do that so fast? It's practice. All this takes practice. So we still have 20 minutes. So I think I nailed the dangles. So I could probably do, what, 9 in about 30 minutes. So let me just show you guys how I'm going to do the how I do the pin things, and we'll just do that real quick. So I just take a piece of wire. This wire, I think it's 3 millimeter. It's about 2 inches long. Again, I just kind of eyeball it. My idea was I wanted like one side kind of bead heavy and then the other side kind of long to put our pin in it. Let me kind of show you what I'm talking about. My pin got glued in there. So, but yeah, to put the pin in it. But I thought, you know, that way it doesn't get all tangled up. So that's why I kind of make them the way I do. And then I'm just going to do 5. I really like the odd. So I just kind of guesstimate about, like I said, how big of a piece of wire I want. And I've been doing this for a while, so I can kind of tell by just kind of looking, oh, that's going to be plenty long, or that's going to be way too long or too short or whatever. Go ahead and cut my wire. And then just set that aside. And just pile my wire in there. And the wire will kind of get thin and kind of more pliable with the heat from your fingers. So let's go ahead and do, I don't know what color I'm going to do. Kind of running out. Let's do yellows. We have a bunch of yellow and green. That's what I'm doing right now, is just using up some beads that I already have. So let's choose 3 different charms because it's just really nice to have them already picked out for you. Yeah, let's just do hearts. Hearts go really well with green. Maybe that one, and what else do I have? Let me see if I have a gold butterfly. Even though I'm using silver wire, that doesn't bother me. So you go ahead and make your loop like what we did with the 1 pieces. Pull that down and then just wrap that. Again, I like this one straight up and then wrap it. I think these take about half an hour or longer. Depends on what else I'm doing when I'm kind of working on them. And then, what did I say? Green and yellow. See, I kind of have these yellow beads. These are glass beads, and I got these from, I think it's Dollar Bead on the internet. And there's actually some blue ones that have yellow. Let's try that. That'd be kind of pretty. So, and I kind of just thread them on there. When I get these beads, a lot of them from there come kind of fused together. I just get my pliers and pop them free. But I just kind of put like 5, 4 or 5, however I feel like if it's long enough. And then I'll show you guys really quick how I do this. So we're going to go ahead and do that loop like I showed you. So you pull it over, reposition, and then you're going to do a loop. Okay, but we're not going to wrap it yet. We're going to put it on our chain. And I don't like to go to the very end one on the chain, just because sometimes it's kind of like a weak link. Like if you cut it or something, it might have that, it might still be on there. So you're just going to slide your chain in and then just wind it. That was a really good size, so, and then just trim it. So we got one on there, so let's do another one. Again, your wire, and I'm going to put my 3 charms on first. So kind of just put a loop in there and put a charm. These charms I got from Hobby Lobby. If you saw my haul video a few days ago, just 2 or 3 times with wrap it. In there. Okay, and then we're going to use yellow. I have green in here, but I also have like these pearly yellows. Like I said, these are kind of my catch-all. So like if, you know, that one's not really the same color. So it's kind of my extras over here. So I'm getting there. Okay, where are you guys? I know there's got to be one more one of them. Okay, so we're going to use the light colors, and let's use just kind of the green shimmery blue. And then I like to use, you know, something smaller or a different bead every other one. So kind of the same ones. This one has brown on it. I don't know if that's the same one or not. Let's use the one with the blue. And then a pill, little one. And these are like 8 and I think these are probably 4 millimeters. I just kind of know which size I like, and that's what size I purchase. So, okay, and then we're going to put that on the loop, the chain, and just kind of wind it. And I don't like to waste a lot of the chain of the wire, so I wind it as far as I can. And then we have 2 on there, like that. Again, you probably, unless you're used to doing stuff like this, you're not going to pick it up as quickly. It's just something, you know. Like I said, I've been doing this for many years. I think like 5 to 10 years I've been kind of messing with this stuff. What's it called? Wire wrapping. So, okay, we got our circle. But, you know, if you're like me, you kind of have everything already in your house. Because you guys know I have to have everything here. And I really love to learn. So it's like teach myself something new all the time. So I keep saying I'm not going to do that again, but you know how it is. Okay, so let's see what else we have that would look good. We have those 2. Oh, I could have put that other one. That one's still light, huh? I was going to see if I had like another kind of darker one, but that's okay. We could just use 2. So let's use the really bright blue. It's kind of like a metallic. See, this one is really long, the wire. Metallic-y one. And then sometimes I don't know what to name them, so I just come up with names. I did a green one the other day and Clint said, it looks like a mint. So I called it something like mint for you. Mint. Yeah. I don't know. So, and I like to have an odd number. Again, put it like that. And then we're going to pop that on. And sometimes I'll kind of like put it where I think, oh, is that going to, you know, look okay or whatever. And I mean, you could stop here, you know, just on 3. I do like to do 5, especially if I'm selling them, because I want people to get their money's worth, you know. But sometimes, you know, it might be too large. So what I do here is I just keep going around and I don't pull it as tight. And it looks like a fancy kind of bead cap. Sorry. Like that. So, and then I just snip it. So, and then like the next one I won't do the really bright ones, I'll use some of the more subtle ones. But now we're just going to use beads because I don't want to use charms on all of them. Not that it matters really, but you know, it's just my preference. So I'm going to make a loop and just a circular loop all the way around like that. And then I'm going to come over here and just make a loop again. So, and then you have to take your pliers off. To finish the circle. And then, so you have 2 loops like that, and then that's going to hold your beads, like if you're, you know, if you don't have a charm or something. So that's kind of like a fancy eye pin thing. So now what I'm going to do, ooh, I have this one too. That one's pretty. See if I have any more fancy ones like that. Here's one. Oh, that's not the same color. Okay, nope. So let's see what I have that, you know, would work. I haven't purchased any in a while, so let's use these really bright ones. This one I tend to make it a little bit longer, so instead of like 5 beads, maybe I'll use 5, 6, 7, 8, 7 or 9. Just kind of depends. I was hoping I could find another one like that one. But then sometimes, you know, I just want to use up what I have. But that's brown. I don't even want brown, do I? Okay, so I do have some larger ones. So let me see how many of those I have that are kind of yellowy. There's one. Okay, so let's do that. Again, we'll kind of just go with the lighter ones. Kind of the blue. Kind of yellow, but they have like a blue hint to them. Oops, there's here. Or something. And then that's probably good. But like I said, I kind of do odd. So I have 4 of the blue and yellow and then 3 yellow. And then this, I kind of want it to be almost the same size as the ones with the charms. So that's why I do it like that. And like I said, these are simple. I'm going to twist, reposition your pliers, and get your loop. And then you're going to put it on your chain. Just wherever you really want to. It's not, you know. Grab the circle. And again, it's way too long. So I'm just going to keep winding it. and make like a fancy little bead cap. And like that. Let's see how much time we still have left. 5. We still have 6 minutes. And then what I try to do is, you know how I have kind of 2 with dark and 2 with light. Then I bring in one more, like the light ones. So let's see if I even have, you know, any that I could bring in. What's this? See if I have enough, you know, of those. That one's 2. Yeah, that'll work. And then we'll just bring in some more of the blue. And here's this. I want to show you another way I have, like for a bead stopper. So that one, that's the 2. This one's a little bit different. You just wind it, you get a circle, then you do it like 2 more times. So you're getting like 3 little circles side by side. And then wherever your wire is, you want to go opposite and straight up. And then you're going to go right in to that hole that you just made. Like this. I think I found this one on the internet. Most of these I teach myself, you know. And then it's just like a little knot. But it's just kind of like a fancy little knot. But it's going to keep your beads on there. So again, we're going to... Which ones do I want to use this time? Yeah, let's just do the blue ones. Oops. And then we'll do this. Sometimes this makes my eyes tired. Because, you know, I wear contacts for one thing, but when I'm not feeling good or something, I'm kind of just, I do whatever, you know, I feel like I can do, like if I pull my back or something. So I work on these for hours, and let's put one more in so my eyes just get tired. Then I can't read or anything. So again, and then easy peasy. Put a circle, reposition your wire, some people don't reposition them, I do. It's just something. And then I want to try to put it right beside. Make sure it goes, you know, your wire goes in. And again, this is a long one. I mean, you don't have to do this. You can just cut it off, but I don't really have a use for it if it's too small. So I toss it anyway, so. Okay. So that was simple. So now I'm going to show you how I finish the thing by putting a pin in it. So let me go get my pin, because I didn't bring the pin because I thought this was going to take me half an hour. So those are already done. So let me go get a pin and my little stopper thing, and then I'll show you how I do that. I'll be right back. Okay guys, so the timer went off while I was looking for this. So let me show you. I have these little, they're kind of, I call them dubers. And it's like to hold earrings onto like a little card. And these, I used to sell Origami Owl, so they're just little tiny areas, things. I don't know if you can buy them, you know. But, and then I bought stainless steel pins so they don't rust. And then what I like to do is, if I can, I go ahead and match it. And then I just go, like I said, I don't like to go on the very end, but I put it kind of 3 or 4 up, and then when you purchase it, you can just reposition it if you need to. And then I just kind of fit on that little plastic duber and slide it on. That way, if it bends or something. I haven't really had any issue with these pens. They're kind of heavier, so they're really nice and sturdy. And then that's all there is to how I make my art glitter glue pens. So, and then I just pop it in here. So, I don't want to put glue on that one. I'm going to pop it in the store. But, you know, just pop it in here like this, if I remember. And hopefully it'll keep your thing clear. So if you want to make your own, that's how you do that. I think I definitely nailed the D. So, and made 3 really cute dangles. I love those. So those will go really cute on that brown brown journal. I love that. Plus I'm doing 1 extra. So you know what? I'm going to go ahead and do that one with you guys because I am doing a TN. And kind of whatever I put in the large journal, I want to put in the small journal, just in a largely smaller scale. Largely smaller scale. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. We still have time. So, and then I have these little containers. I didn't tell you guys, but I think I picked this one up at the Dollar Tree years ago. Probably, it's already broken. So I have to be careful because I end up dropping them and they break. So I may have to do some more research on that. So let's go ahead and pop this. I mean, you can get some gold. I just prefer the silver. My chain silver, you know, that I'm using and stuff, and it doesn't really bother me to mix colors. So, but I'll go ahead and do this one for the TN. But like I said, so many people were doing decoupage, and I thought, you know, let's do something different. So I did see, like, here's a brown. Yeah, let's use that. And then these, some of them have blue dots, some of them have brown dots, so. The cats are awake. Oh. So I just went in and let the little guys out. So again, just kind of twist it. And then sometimes I don't move my, you kind of learn the little tricks here and there. There. So now we have 3 of these, 4 of these, I guess. So I'm not sure when you'll see this. I know Clint wants to do a video for you guys. So I don't know if this will be Fridays or Saturdays or what. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure and hit that subscribe button. We do put up daily videos. Give this video a thumbs up. It really helps out our channel. And we will see you guys in the next video. See you soon. Bye.